all I'm going to say is there's a lot of people that are going to talk shit. There are people that are going to look at you weird when you're doing stuff like this, or when you're posting stuff on Instagram. There's a lot of people that just don't want to see you win. And those might be people that are even closest to you. And that's why I say more times, you know, we're so hell-bent on doing things and gaining support from those people around us that, you know, we lose sight of why we're doing it for ourselves. Yeah, I'm not saying hate everyone around you, but just don't rely on everyone around you. I'm not saying that they're not good people, but not everyone shares your vision, so to speak. Not everyone wants to see you win, and that's the sad truth. So believe in yourself, do it your damn self, because you'll thank yourself later for putting in that time and effort.
Yeah. Siege. Riley. Taz. Yeah. Set me free and give me death, there ain't no other choices. When I lay down to go to sleep, I keep on hearing voices. Little whispers in my head, man, is you fake or loyal? Why no water, death designer, baby, pick your poison. These little demons living underneath my bed, creeping. Know the real monster lives above them all, sleeping. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, looks can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come.
Morning, guys. It is almost 5 o'clock, as you can see. It is Wednesday. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what week it is. I don't know if it's week 3 or if we're in week 4. It's one of the two. I feel let's just go hit back, and a little bit of biceps, maybe some shoulders, and we'll have a talk maybe after I leave the gym or in the next clip. But good morning, let's go work. What's up, guys? So back with another commentary. Just going through a few things really quickly. As I record this, the video was actually supposed to go live until I realized that I A, didn't have a thumbnail, and B, I uploaded the video to YouTube with not any music or commentary in the background. So now here I am on the Thursday at 10:26 a.m. recording the commentary for the video that you're watching right now. Great. So just really quickly, this is our pool session. Not much going on. We're doing some oh, my apologies, some bent over rows here. Now I'd really appreciate any feedback on what you guys think I could do better, because I don't feel like my form is super great when I'm doing this particular movement. I don't know if it's because I'm so tall or the bar is too low. I don't know, but I'm trying to keep my back straight with no kind of arch in it, and trying to get as low as I can, and squeezing at the top of the movement. So I mean, if you guys can see anything wrong with my form here, please by all means drop me a DM or even leave a comment on the video, because I do appreciate constructive criticism. That will help me in terms of maximizing my gains. Sorry, I've really got something in my throat, I'm not sure what it is. But here we just change the angle just so you guys can see from a different angle, like if I need to lean a bit more forward, come a bit lower. Does the bars that I'm resting these on have to be a bit higher? I'm not entirely sure. It did feel comfortable to me, like I didn't feel any pain or discomfort. So I mean, and my back felt like it was being worked. So me personally, I didn't feel like there was anything particular wrong, but I can't help but feel that this movement can be perfected with a little bit more adjustment to the way I set myself up. But with this being our, I think it's our second or third, I think it's our third because I didn't record the second week, so this might be our third back movement, which would mean next week would be our final back movement of this program. And yeah, I felt good. I felt strong, felt tight. Everything felt like it was being worked properly. I got some good weights in. I did warm up properly and effectively. I'm doing a bit of a lat pull down. I want to call that a lat pull down here. I started off with 20 kilos and then bumped it up with a 10 on either side, and went for, I believe it was 8 to 10 reps. I know I was doing a 5x5, but for movements like this, as I said to you guys previously, I feel like my pulling movements are superior to anything else that I can do in the gym in terms of push or legs. So I just go for a higher volume with heavier weight in terms of pulling movements. It doesn't have any discomfort on my lower back or anything like that, so I feel absolutely confident whenever I'm doing any sort of pulling movement. What I wanted to show you guys with the different angles was, you know, me getting the full range of movement, the full stretch at the top, not stopping halfway, stretching that lat as much as you possibly can, and making sure you get that squeeze in the back at the bottom of the movement. You want to also make sure that, I mean, you don't want to use too much bicep, but you want to engage your bicep as well. I use my hand as like a hook and pull, try to keep my elbows as tight as I can and pull down and squeeze right at the end of the movement. So I'm one for back. I love back day. I can't complain about that at all. So with that said, I moved over to doing some seated rows, I think it was, which you'll see will come after this movement here. There's not much I do for back, to be honest. The bent over rows I feel like is a compound movement in itself. It's a very heavy movement when I want it to be. So yeah, there's not much. Now, I did want to address something really quickly. As you guys saw in the opening clip of this video, if you stay long enough, you'll understand the concept of what I was trying to say and why I was trying to say it. So I mean, if you do make it past this point in the video, and I haven't bored you to death, then I appreciate it. But coming towards the end of this video is quite a lengthy rant, I'm going to call it. And I don't mean to rant sometimes. Sometimes I just go off on a tangent. But there are things that play on my mind, and I think I just want to make it clear to certain people that there are things in this world that you just shouldn't concern yourself with. So with that said, it is coming up after these last two clips, I believe. So I ask that you bear with me. If you have enjoyed the video, I ask that you do leave a thumbs up and subscribe. If you don't mind, I'd really appreciate it. And like I said, I appreciate the help and the comments of the constructive criticism, whether it be, you need to angle this better, you need to do this, or whatever it is. I appreciate it, because like I said, I'm still learning every day, and the day I stop learning is probably the day, well, my time on this earth is over. So leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Share it if you like as well, if you feel like someone needs these words of wisdom. And I appreciate you all being here. Just finish up here with some biceps, some isolated bicep curls. If you notice, I kind of twist the dumbbell in a little bit just to activate just to get that squeeze, that activate my bicep a little bit more. That particularly I feel works for me. It might not work for everyone, but definitely give it a try. I do it on the incline so I can get a full stretch and let gravity do its work in terms of fighting the resistance on the way up. I supersetted it with some lateral flies because, you know, shoulders are one of my strongest points, so I don't really train them too often, which is probably a mistake, which I will get better at, I promise. But I supersetted it with lateral flies just to finish up, and I did that for about 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps, I believe, or with the lats, I think it was to failure. But yeah, that was the workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Here comes the rant. I apologize. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys. What's up, guys? So, another session done. Now, if you remember from the first clip, or the intro clip that I had to start this video, I said there was some things I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you made it this far, thank you. Please leave a thumbs up. If you don't want to hear me rant, just please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I appreciate you guys for being here. I sincerely do. But if you're down to stay with me to the end, please even better leave a thumbs up and comment feeling it in the comment sections if you made it this far, because you guys are true loyal subs. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about how I was feeling this morning. My alarm went off at 3:45 this morning, and I'm not gonna lie to you, because it's a Wednesday, it means it's my day off of work. And I'll be straight with you, I did not want to come here. I really didn't. I think that's just because I've been just so tired, like not physically per se, but mentally. Just, I feel like we worked through this whole lockdown. We've had nothing but work and just this pressure to hit targets at work or whatever it is. And I think there's that, and then there's multiple other things that are just weighing on my mind to the point where I'm just kind of like, I'm mentally exhausted. No real holiday. Didn't really get to go away last year or the year before that, I don't think. And it's been very stressful. So I woke up this morning, and the funny thing is I was awake, like awake, but I just did not want to move. I didn't want to get out of bed, and I just thought, you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna miss today. We're gonna skip today, go tomorrow, which I knew wasn't gonna happen, because if I missed today, I wasn't gonna go tomorrow, and I wasn't gonna go Friday, and I wasn't gonna go Saturday. That's the honest truth. So I was lying to myself, and I was just trying to find an excuse not to come here. Now, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been posting a lot of reflection kind of posts and accountability and motivational posts to kind of get people back on their feet, especially after the lockdown and everything that's been going on. And yeah, I just feel like I have a responsibility to adhere to those things, because they say practice what you preach. And I'm a strong believer in, you know, do what you say you're gonna do and hold yourself accountable through the whole thing or whatever. So wow, that's really close. I just wanted to move the angle because it's getting a bit boring. So hold yourself accountable for the things that you say and you do. And I made a commitment to, you know, get back into a bulk, take my training seriously with you know, adhering to everything that I've said and things that I want to do in the future. Let's just say, I don't want to say them now because, you know, things can happen, like this lockdown that happened second or third, I don't know what it is, and I've lost track. But that came out of nowhere, shut the gym straight down when I had intentions of reversing from my cut into a surplus to prep for a competition, and then the third lockdown happened just as I renewed my gym membership. So anything that happens, I'd rather just not say, and you know, if those things come to fruition, then they do. But in the meantime, I did say I was going to commit to coming back 3 days a week, strength training, get my diet right, and that's what I've been doing this far. I felt guilty. Like I felt a huge pressure to get my ass out of bed and bring myself here. And I felt like I was letting myself down, not myself and other people. I don't know who in particular, but I just felt that way. I don't know if you guys have ever felt that way, like you said you were going to do something or whatever it is and you're not doing it, and you have no reason not to do it, but you feel like super guilty for it or whatever it is. And that's exactly how I felt when I told myself, oh, we'll miss today, you know, we won't go, we'll just, you know, have an off day or whatever it is. So yeah, I wasn't feeling it this morning. But I guess deep down I looked inside and I thought about all these things about how I was preaching to hold yourself accountable or whatever it is, and, you know, trying to motivate people. And I thought, you know, why is that not applicable to you? You know, you should be applying those same, you know, those values to your life as well. So what's stopping you? So yeah, I ended up getting up, getting ready and coming here. And you know what? I'm still tired, but I feel better for it, knowing that, you know, I took a step back and looked at the bigger picture and reflected on what I said and what I posted or whatever it is, and that's what kind of brought me here. So, I mean, I know I'm going to have plenty more days like that to come, and I know you guys have probably had it as well, but it's easier said than done all the time. Just remember why you're doing it, you know, what commitments you made, and try and be a person of your word, in the sense of, you know, do what you say you're going to do and achieve the goals that you set for yourself or whatever it is. I know it's going to be hard. There's going to be times where you just don't want to do it and you don't want to put in the effort, but at the same time, just think about it. For those days that you don't want to do that, for every day that you do it, you know what I mean? In the sense of like today, where I said I wasn't going to do it and I ended up doing it. You look back on it when you've reached your goal or achieved that target or whatever, and you think, you know, I remember that day where I felt like shit. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to do it. But you know what? That day counted towards me being here right now. So just remember that whenever, I don't know. I guess I'm just rambling. But I hope you guys understand. I'm going to head home now. It is an off day, so I will try and stay on top of my food as best I can. Again, I'm still intuitively eating. We're sitting currently at 87.5 kilos. Some of you know that's like well over my cutting weight, well over. I'll convert it to pounds later and tell you either in the next video or post it on IG. But yeah, we're going up in weight. There's something else I wanted to talk about, but yeah, that's just another topic for another video, I guess. I can't. You just know when something's weighing on your mind and you just want to talk about it, but I feel like this video has been too long enough as it is. But it's just, all I'm going to say is there's a lot of people that are going to talk shit. There are people that are going to look at you weird when you're doing stuff like this, or when you're posting stuff on Instagram. There's a lot of people that just don't want to see you win, and those might be people that are even closest to you. And that's why I say more times, you know, we're so hell-bent on doing things and gaining support from those people around us that, you know, we lose sight of why we're doing it for ourselves. Yeah, I'm not saying hate everyone around you, but just don't rely on everyone around you. I'm not saying that they're not good people, but not everyone shares your vision, so to speak. Not everyone wants to see you win, and that's the sad truth. So believe in yourself, do it your damn self, because you'll thank yourself later for putting in that time and effort. There's going to be a lot of people that talk shit. And the thing is, some people don't know that their actions and what they say and do affect people, even though it might not affect them, because they're like, oh yeah, you know, whatever, that kind of stuff doesn't affect me anyways, I don't take it to heart or whatever. It doesn't matter if you don't take it that way. You don't know what that other person is feeling, how they deal with things. So, you know, it's funny because, long story short, we're all having a laugh and a joke at work or whatever it is, and people are like, oh yeah, you know, if you train legs in a different way, they'll get bigger and bulkier and whatever it is. And I get that to a certain extent, but these people are, I'd say, small-minded people. You understand? Whilst we're all having a joke and a laugh, there are people out there that think that they are through and through qualified physicians, nutritionists, and the best goddamn bodybuilders on the planet, because they know how their body works and what they affect. So they think what they apply to themselves must be applied to everyone else, and it will work for them 110%. And this is part of the reason why I studied my course, is because I got tired of hearing people saying, oh yeah, do this. I thought to myself, I appreciate you putting in your input or whatever it is, but at the same time, I want to go and actually study it and understand for myself how to do these things and apply them to my nutrition and my diet and my training and see how they affect my body. Therefore, I know how my body operates. So there's no way or shape or form you can tell me to eat clean, eat dirty, or whatever it is, and it's going to affect my body this, that way, or whatever. I'm not in a race with anyone. I'm not comparing myself to anyone. I'm quite happy with, you know, my genetics and my physique and my design. Whenever I get there, whenever I'm cutting or whenever I'm bulking or whatever it is, I'm confident in myself. Like, I'm happy in my own skin. I'm not trying to be someone. I don't want to look like someone or whatever it is. I'm just trying to be, and I know a lot of people say this, but be the best version of myself. And it does kind of annoy me sometimes where people are like, you know, for anyone that's listen, there's plenty of people out there that are like 6 foot, 7 foot, or whatever it is. Some people that have long limbs, some people have small, their insertions are different, so they have small calves, or their biceps don't peak as much, or whatever it is. The small-minded people that don't know what they're talking about, when they sit there and say, yeah, you just need to train harder to build your biceps and you'll get a bigger peak and whatever. And I'm just like, do you even understand what you're saying? Do you understand the science and the physics behind what you're saying? Because I don't think you do. So with that said, I just disregard a lot of things that people say. Don't let people get in your head, is all I can say. There's gonna be a lot of people that talk a lot of shit, that don't want to see you win, that hates the fact that you've actually been bold enough to take a step and do something outside of your comfort zone because they wouldn't do it. So don't feel bad for trying something new. Don't feel bad for trying to put yourself out there and, you know, reach for a goal that to you and to others may seem out of this world, because at the end of the day, if you put enough effort into what you're doing and time, and you're motivated, you can literally achieve anything. You know what I mean? So, and fuck those people. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace. It just, it really annoys me. Really, it doesn't eat away at me, but it just annoys me to the point I'm just like, you're so dumb. You don't actually. Man, fuck those people. Seriously, just move away from them. Just get them out of your circle, because small minds attract so much negativity. You just don't need it in your life.